This is my RISE therapy session for the core word who. First of all, step 1, regulation and reconnection. Of course, who is lots about people. So these can be people in their family or people in their class, or characters. This could be characters in a book you're reading or their favourite characters. We're looking at There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly this week as part of the core word programme. So I've got some characters from that story. And as we're playing together in the mirrors, we can be making silly faces at each other. Look who it is! Who's doing that face? Who's sticking their tongue out? It's a really lovely way of having that interaction without the pressure of eye contact and being face to face. Mirrors are really great for that. And we can also just explore the photos. Lots of my learners love looking at photos of themselves and their friends and their family. So we can be exploring those, and they might have some words or some babble, or use their AAC to talk about the people that we're looking at. Same for characters as well. Maybe they can find these on their AAC, or they want to use words for those, or point to them, or just look at them. It's all good, and it's all a way to connect with them. And we can keep doing this for the entire RISE session if they want to. That is absolutely fine. We're all learning, we're all regulating, and that is all good. But I do want to offer an invitation of something a little bit more, a group experience, and that is where step 2, the invitation, comes in. Let's go and have a look at what that might look like. I'm going to take more of the same laminated photos of people in our class or characters in a book or their favourite characters, and I'm going to lay them out in the tray. Meanwhile, nobody has really noticed me yet because I'm not being that exciting, so that's good. Then I'm going to very quickly, before they realise, cover each photo over with some kitchen roll. Then I'm going to start practicing and pretending to pour some water. Oh, who's emptied my watering can? It's empty! They're interested now. They've seen the watering can. They know something's happening. I'm going to quickly swap this out for a full watering can, and then step 3 can begin, the shared experience. Let's go and have a look at what that might look like. I've got pictures under kitchen roll on my tough tray, and all of my learners will have a watering can. If you don't have watering cans, maybe a misting bottle, either would work. And this is what it might look like. Who can we find? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, look! It's Ben! Who can we find next? Oh, it's Gemma! Hi, Gemma! Oh, it's a cow! Hello, cow! Of course, if all of your learners have watering cans, it will take a lot quicker than this to reveal all of the pictures, because they're going to go to town with the watering can, of course. And we've revealed all of the people. We can go again. We can take all of the tissue off. We can swap out the photos for different ones. I'm sure your learners will want to go again because they'll want to use up all of the water in their watering can. They can go off and fill up their watering cans, but eventually your learners' interest will start to wane, and that is where step 4 comes in, ending. Let's go and have a look at how we end this loved activity. Well, the idea of RISE is that we do it in a really fun way. We find the game in the ending. So I'm going to hand out these really fun looking sponges, and we're going to use them to mop up and make marks in the water. Who's got Tom? Tom! Tom, bye-bye, Tom. Oh, you found Gemma. Bye-bye, Gemma. Who can find the dog? Dog! Bye-bye, dog. And we mop and mop and mop and mop. And I'm going to play my drying song so my learners have an audio cue. It is coming to an end soon. If you think this is the kind of lesson that your learners will love and get a lot out of, then we've got RISE Therapy beginner training available, and I've got years worth of core word planning available as part of the core word programme. Comment below and I'll send you links to both.